All right, now can you hear me? Sorry. I actually set something up. Hold on. So I set up a new camera right here, and it was actually getting the audio from the camera. This little back camera here. So sorry about that. So anyway, today I'm gonna be reviewing. I'm all mixed up here. Yeah, today I'll be reviewing this guy back here, the uh, Fanatec DD Pro. DD is for direct drive, and you guys know that I recently upgraded from the G29, and yeah, so I have a little PowerPoint presentation as always. Here we go. So Fanatec GT DD Pro. Now I like this kit because it comes kind of with everything. So it comes with a here. So here's what's in the box. It's a direct drive wheelbase, so it's PlayStation compatible with Gran Turismo, I guess, markings on it. 5 Newton meter power supply, and it's an exclusive Gran Turismo steering wheel. So it comes with the base, the steering wheel, power supply, 2 pedal set, so only the brake and gas pedal, a table clamp, and cables. That's what's in the box. I think I'll probably do some unboxing B-roll over the final video, but yeah, that's what comes in the kit. So the build quality. Talk about the wheel first. It's kind of a plastic feel on the front. I know it's like a metal frame, but it's plasticky. And that's kind of like the only thing I don't like about it. The buttons are kind of like third-party buttons that you find on like the Bad Cats controllers. You know what I'm talking about? Like not the Sony and not the Xbox like legit controllers, but the third-party controllers that you could buy. They're very clicky, so I don't know if you can hear it. It's kind of low. It's low because these mics, they like filter out noise, so it's very clicky. The buttons themselves feel like normal console buttons, so I just realized that the game's running, so I'm probably like screwing up the menu. But yeah, so the buttons are kind of like console buttons. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, so you have these, I guess, directional buttons, 4 of them here, and then you also have another one down here, which is where you have the main directional button. Then the buttons, console buttons, are just like regular console buttons. They have a setting. You change the settings directly on the wheel, so that's kind of nice. I think that's like that for all Fanatec wheels. And then the shifters are pretty clicky. I haven't tried any other shifters, paddle shifters, but these are definitely clickier than like the G29. Those were kind of like micro switches, so that's a little bit better. Yeah, it's a little plasticky. The wheel itself feels kind of like the G29, like the texture a little bit more rubberized. Maybe it's like a little bit more grip, and yeah. The only thing is I don't like the way it looks. Honestly, it's kind of like gaudy. It's kind of like everything's fat in the middle, and like I said, it's plastic, right? So yeah, that's the wheel. Yeah, if you're wondering, this camera right here is the DV1. So it's the camera we were using for whiskey reviews, and it actually works really good as a live stream camera. So hey, very nice. The base itself, this is the 5 Newton meter power supplied one. It's pretty good. Of course, I'm coming from like a belt driven or gear driven setup, so any direct drive will feel good, and this is definitely worth the upgrade. So if you're going for a direct drive upgrade, the jump to direct drive in itself, no matter what brand you go with, it's gonna be like huge improvement compared to belt driven and gear. The only thing that's weird about it is metal everywhere except for the front, so that's plastic. I don't know if you can hear that. And then the back too is plastic. So that's the base. Another thing I hate about the steering wheel is it's a plastic quick disconnect. So let me pull up a picture here real quick. So it's the one on the right. This one right here. So this is the plastic quick disconnect, and it feels kind of cheap. And if I'm braking really hard and I end up pulling on it, I feel like I'm gonna like break it. But it's tight on there. But I've seen stories. Just look it up on the internet. People breaking this little clamp, and the one on the left, or here, I don't know. I can't point over there. That one's a metal one. So Fanatec does have metal quick disconnects. It's the plastic ones that are kind of, they're kind of iffy. They are pretty tight though, because I don't know if you could see the on the inside. There's these little, I guess, flat pieces that tighten onto the shaft of the motor as you tighten down the lock. So it is pretty tight. Unlike the metal one, which kind of like there's some vibration. You're kind of held in by the bearings, but yeah. So it's kind of like a I would call it like a friction fit on the plastic one. That's that. That's the wheel and the base. Now the pedals are pretty cool. The ones that come with it comes with like two. So only the gas and the brake is linear. So it's like it detects the direction, how far you're pressing it, not how hard you're pressing it. And that's kind of a limitation, but they feel good. You don't get 3 like you do with G29, so you're kind of missing a clutch, and you don't have a shifter, right? So take that into account. All right, so enough about the build quality. I think we talked about everything there. The wheel, the base, and the pedals that come with it. The desk clamp is pretty good. I wouldn't run it like at 8 Newton meters. So the 5 Newton meter power supply you get with it is fine. We already talked about the comparisons. This wheel compared to like the G29, I would say the biggest upgrade is the direct drive, right? You're going to direct drive. I wouldn't really say the pedals are too much of an upgrade, even though the pedals are all metal. Compared to the plastic ones that you get with the G29, which is kind of nice. Is all metal is a pretty good deal for pedals, except for the plates. The plates are plastic, but you could replace those. And I would say it's a big jump. I mean, when you go from, like I was saying earlier, if you go from like a belt-driven or gear-driven wheel to a direct drive, it's a huge jump, and I think that's probably worth the jump. If you're going from, like, I recommend a G29 for entry level, and then jump into something like this for like mid-tier. Let's see, even though like you could spend $300 to $400 for G29, G920, or G923, this kit for $699 is a little bit, like kind of like double the price. So take that into account. Now the Logitech also came out with a DD, a direct drive, and there is about 1,000. So it's kind of like I would rather go with a Fanatec setup because they have more mods out for it currently, and it's cheaper than the Logitech DD Pro. And so this kit is the what they call the CSL, which is like the entry level Fanatec level. So it's still a direct drive, so it's pretty good. All right, pros. The pros. Yeah, so it's a PlayStation compatible base. It's the only one that Fanatec offers currently. Oh, well, that's cool. It's like doing captions. So I think out of all the other kits that you can get from Fanatec, I think go with the GT bundle because it is PlayStation compatible. Now, the base is the only thing that has the PlayStation chip in it. So even though you could swap to any wheel you want, but you have to get a PlayStation compatible base. So if you buy like a non-PlayStation compatible base, you can't use it on a PlayStation. So keep that in mind. Now for Xbox, the chip isn't in the base, it's in the wheel. So you could use any base you want for Xbox, but you just have to use a Xbox wheel. So pros and cons. I like the way the PlayStation did it. They put the chip in the base, except for now you can't really now you're stuck with it. You can't use it on Xbox, but that makes you have the option of using any wheel you want. Another pro is definitely upgradable, so that's why I like the Fanatec system compared to like the new Logitech DD Pro. You could upgrade anything you want, like add a load pedal or change the wheel or add a shifter, right? So it's the upgradable part of it that's kind of nice, and it's just the basics. So there's another pro. I would recommend that if you look at the kit and everything you see in the kit is what you want to stick with, then get the kit. Now, the cons, you'll see what I mean by when I talk about the cons. So, the look and feel, like we talked about, the wheel, plasticky, right? And it doesn't really look that good, but that's kind of like a personal opinion. And I don't know if you could hear it. Let's see if it could show up. Oh, I've actually stopped doing it. There was a little bit of rattle inside the wheel when I first installed it. So another major con is the plastic disconnect, like I talked about. And you could always build your own kit. So if you want a PlayStation compatible base and you feel that you're going to be upgrading it, like the two pedals aren't going to cut it for you and all that stuff, there's a 5 Newton meter base for $5.99 that Fanatec offers, but it's only the base. So you lose like the clamps and the pedals and the wheel. So you could just buy, CSL pedals, which look like this. So they come with 3 pedals, right? And the middle one is a load cell. If you upgraded it separately, it would have cost more if you didn't buy CSL load kit pedals, right? You'd have to buy like this plus the kit, and then that ends up being actually more than just buying all 3 of them together. Another more with the cons, like if you don't like the plasticky Gran Turismo wheel, there's a McLaren wheel that I really like. Let me pull up a picture. It's only $199, right? So for a little bit more, you can get a nicer wheel. It still has the plastic disconnect, but that you have to kind of jump into the club sport, which is this level, in order to get away from the plastic disconnect. Or you can just get a basic circle wheel, right? Pick your wheel. Another option is you could go with the universal base, so you could use real car wheels. I could use my Momo steering wheel on this if I wanted to. And yeah, so even though you lose the desk mount, if you're like me and you mount it on a rig, then you don't really need the desk mount, right? And if you're going to upgrade the pedals anyway to a load cell, then you might as well get the 3-pedal kit. And then if you don't like the GT steering wheel, might as well get something better. So that's one of the cons is like you could build your own bundle for a little bit better if you know that you're not gonna like the base stuff that comes in a kit. All right, so anyway, let's jump into a game. Yeah, sorry about being muted in the beginning. It's like it was not muted in OBS, but then it was muted like on my computer because I connected the camera. It's kind of annoying. Connecting the camera, the mic takes over. So here, when you first set up the wheel, I have a little note here. It says post 1.15. Gran Turismo, they updated their software so that the sensitivity of the force feedback is way weaker than it used to be. And I think that's because people were getting hurt with direct drives. It wasn't Sony, it was Polyphonic, I think. How do you say it? Polyphonic? Forget. But anyway, those guys, they really reduced the feedback. So if you want to, I got these settings from Maurice Boshin on the Fanatec forum. So thanks for that post. I tried these settings and they felt pretty good. So if you want to use these settings, take a screenshot. This is only for playing on a PlayStation Gran Turismo, right? And then set the max feedback for the torque to 10. All right, so let's get started with the game. All right. I got this really clicky, like, feel. There you go. So here you have a little camera of the wheel here. So I see I'm getting confused. Now I'm changing the settings. Let's see, where do you want to go? Play around in Daytona again. And we'll do, you know what? We'll do Atlanta. Road Atlanta. I'm kind of tired of it, Daytona. I won't be using shifter. I know I have it right here. I won't be using it because I'm gonna pretend like this is just a base kit. The only thing is I would have to take apart my rig to disconnect the pedal. So I'm just gonna leave the pedal as is. Yeah, I know, right? It's like so loud. All right, let's see. Did I try it? I don't know what car I have right now. Oh, I have Pacific. Change the car. Yeah, I would do Roebling, but you know, did you delete your comment? There's no Roebling in Gran Turismo. Oh, that was weird. Like your comment went away and it came back. I tried a GT car. Still front wheel drive. No, let me. You know what? Let me just do the K8. No, try FK8. You can see like different interiors. There's no Roebling on Gran Turismo. It's not that popular. I haven't done a Road Atlanta since, I think since we went. What? I don't even know what tires I'm using. Oh, I'm using wet tires. So, the reason why I was using a wet setup was because, let me just use sports soft. I'm gonna use racing tires. I was using wet because like this car is really good in the rain, so I don't know what kind of Alright. Oh man, so I'm already not pressing the brake enough. Let me see if there's like a setting. No, that's good. Let me try again. Oh yeah, okay, now I definitely feel the feedback. It is pretty strong now. You can kind of feel like little bumps in the road. Alright, let's feel these roads. Okay, yeah, you can kind of feel that. I think the wheel is kind of, it's actually a lot stronger than I thought it would be. I mean, it is set at max because they reduced it, right? Yeah, so I'm also using the braking. I gotta get used to this reload pedal. Also, this car is a lot faster than my car in real life, so. I could like fly out. Oh man, that was pretty bad. So, I didn't look for the apex, I kind of just cut early. Okay. I still gotta get used. Alright. Let's see. Maybe I could reduce it a little. Color settings. Oh yeah, so here. Oh, it's actually not at max, like I was recommended. Yeah, so it comes at 6. And 10, let's do 10. And then this usually comes at like 5. So these are the settings that they recommended. Maybe I should have done my car because I know the line a little better than my braking buttons. Was it slow? I'm turning in early. Maybe it's these tires. Okay, corrected. Okay, so you can definitely feel it a lot better in the wheel. Alright, clean lap this time. Playing around, so yeah, the feedback's pretty strong, even at 10, or at 10. I mean, it's definitely not like an 8 meter kit. But... Okay, I need to brake way earlier. I was trying to like use the same line as my slower car, the EK. It's not gonna work in that game. Alright, so turn 12. Alright. Okay, so we tried it out. Let's do better line. Oh man, overcooked it there. Am I like? I think my ABS is. Almost followed by a ghost. How much horsepower does this car have? Yeah, break a little later there. The last time I broke a little too early, so. Can you guys hear the upshifts and with the cookie? The wheel looks actually really good. The line and all that. Oh, okay, I could brake earlier. I need to brake earlier. Even earlier than I thought. Why did I switch cars? Even in my car I can flat out here, but it looks like I'm not gonna get it. Alright. I'm learning the line for this car a little bit better. The 10, the setting at 10 feels really good. I could probably like not have to do the 8 meter hit if I'm running 10 like full setting. Right? I don't know if you saw the settings earlier, but they're like maxed out in this game. I think that's you can get away with that 5 Newton meter kit, and being mounted on a real base instead of the desk mount. I don't think the desk mount would be able to survive this. That's probably why they include the 5 Newton meter kit. It's because the 8 Newton meter would destroy the desk mount if they max it out. Multiple sign, okay. That's a little better, but too early. I think maybe I'm underestimating the brakes. Still need to figure that out. Man, it actually feels really good, the wheel. It really stiff, I like it. There I could brake at the first line. I think I'm braking early. Alright, so I'm gonna try after the tool sign. I just realized this car is also right-hand drive. Oh man, actually felt good. Do this in third. Hopefully. It's here. Okay, that's off. A little too late there for my exit. Where the wall ends is where I broke. Way too early there. And way too early apex, so then I figured it out. Okay. Well, still figuring out 6, 7. And 6 is fun, really fun in my car, the FP6. He's just like, I don't know. First line you brake and then you turn in on the second line and almost like, I was really getting it last time in real life. Multiple seconds. After next time. Do I have some wheel slip? Have the sport tires? I think I upgraded the car too much and then added that. Like, I'm 2 wheels off every turn. I'm like really slow down, trying to. Alright, after the wall? Yeah, okay, sure. So this game, it's kind of accurate. I mean, it says you're in sport tires, but it's actually grippier than sport tires. People are saying like 200 treadwear is like comfort tires in this game, so it's a little bit more grippier. Oh man, see, like ABS is like kicking in. Alright, look at it. So, okay, there I brake way after the motor, so you need to pack it in, reel it in a little bit. don't know why I decided to switch up the car a lot, and because I wanted to really test the wheel, but this is actually pretty fun. Kind of on the car. I bet you Ian's watching like, oh, you're ruining the 8. Getting used to right-hand drive is like the left hand of the side of the car is always in the grass, because I think it's like on the opposite side. See like that, right? I'm thinking I'm on the left side, so I think my wheels are still inside. Cars. This turn-in point is still the same. Here too, probably, but I'm just going way faster than I'm used to. But yeah, we're supposed to be reviewing the wheel. The wheel's actually really good. I'd say, I mean, like I said, the 5 Newton meters is good enough for Gran Turismo. You probably, maybe because the wheel is a lot lighter, it's like all plastic, that the torque is actually pretty decent. But if you were to get a heavier wheel, I don't know, maybe you do need the 8 Newton meter. Turn 1 already. Already wrecked. Yeah, I was going to. Okay. This is kind of funny that, yeah, like try a new car and try a new track with the new wheel. I don't have a base point to compare it to. Oh man, I'm just okay. Let's try Daytona again then. That way I have like an even comparison, right? Trying different things than what I should do. Go back to the K. Go a little bit better. Maybe, you know what, I'll stick to Road Atlanta. Oh, I said I was going to do an equal comparison. The Daytona's a little boring. There's like to really test the wheel, so you know what? I can do Road. Turkey leg. Road Atlanta. Yeah, when were we there last? Oh, it's also right-hand drive. Also, I don't know if you saw, but my chair moved back because I don't have a proper rig. Okay, I can definitely feel where the slip is now, so that's good. Oh man, right in a second, I was like, traction, okay. I shouldn't have went down. I thought I went to 5th, but then I guess I only went to 4th and then down to. Where is it? Am I running? Let me check. Sorry. Comfort medium, so these are the, like, these are supposed to be close to the 200 tread wear. I think. Let's go with the softs. You know what? I'll just do sports soft. So these sports soft are kind of like close to semi slicks, and then the racing tires are like infinite grip, right? Sports soft is more like slick. That's like Moni was saying, right? GT7 has infinite grip. It's not really good sim. It's kind of like just arcade, right? Arcade sim. So I can't even hear the there. Right, this is where at the Oh, I missed the apex. You always want to just abuse that curve. That one you can just. Yeah, so like. Your line just went over on the left side a little too much. Here, you can really break. Maybe I should have done third there. Now, I'm kind of excited to get a new wheel where I could just use my Momo. So, you know, to get that one where you could put your own wheel on it's pretty nice. For any of the Formula wheels, I guess the ones with the metal quick disconnects are kind of nice. I think that's going to be the next upgrade. Definitely, for this kit, you definitely want to go with the load cell brake. That's probably like the biggest change. And now I'm braking early. That's probably like the biggest change. In there. Okay. I'll probably do second there. Or not slow so much. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the pedals are probably the biggest upgrade from like any other kit that you can get. That was too slow there. That'll probably be the first upgrade. If you use the braking a little bit too much. Okay, don't do second there. Dave saying he would have bought an extra S2000 wheel. Man, that would be baller. You know, that makes me think, like, I should have kept my stock wheels whenever I replace them. I usually sell them. Maybe I should keep them so that I could use them on the grid, on the sim, right? I think my Lotus wheel I kind of just gave away because it was like so beat up. Maybe I should have just kept it. Now, a whole second behind. Alright, so here, let's try to jump. Okay, so I could probably do 250 instead. Also, this car, power is detuned, so it matches the power of my Mac Gen. Yeah, this is kind of making me excited for I want to go back. Very pretty decent amount of fun else to do. Became a little hotter there. Yeah, like 1.5 seconds faster than my last time. stringing it all together finally. 7 was a little slow, but I think because I entered it slow from the pad 6, turn 6. But here on the, you can see like it shows your speed on the wheel. You're looking at the ZB cam, and then there's a little light bar at the top. It's kind of nice. I haven't programmed any of the other keys yet. I'm just just now trying it out. But yeah, there's plenty of options. You know. Really aggressive. Shift down the hill, break in a straight line. About 10th of a second faster than the last lap. Be third there. Oh man. Also, the last time I went to Road Atlanta, I didn't have the aim solo, so I don't have any data, right? I understeered to 7, but it's just gonna wreck me for the straight, so it's probably like the worst place to mess up. So Dave's saying, yeah, you bought duplicate Momo wheels, and you know, like you kind of want your sim to be similar to your actual setup, and that makes sense, right? You don't want it like too different. I was actually thinking about like going out there and measuring how my seats are and how my pedals are, and maybe getting like a stock seat, right, and using it. No, Moni has a stock seat in his sim, so it kind of like really replicates his setup. Yeah, to get the same wheel, that'd be great, right? Yeah, see, look, I lost 2 seconds from that mixing up 7. Even though I was doing the rest of it really good. Over. Yeah. Ghost had a really good turn in. Alright, let's see if we can. Yep. There's a few laps of getting used to it. I overbroke there. He's pulling away. Really fun track. I think it's a good track to test equipment on because there's a lot going on. If I was just doing Daytona, I'd be talking a lot during the straights. Oh man, talking too much. So, okay, recommendations. I recommend that you do get, like, okay, so if you're just starting off and you don't know if it's something you'll like, go with like a used G29, which is the Logitech, and find it on like Facebook Marketplace, right? Try it out, and if you like it, then yeah, it's a good kit. It'll last you a long time, right? I was using it for years. But honestly, if you wanted to move up from there and you're a PlayStation guy, I would piecemeal the kit together. I would get the 8mm PlayStation kit, like just the base, and I would get like my own wheel. I'd pick whatever wheel you want. Get the 3-pedal kit, so you're not spending more getting the 2-pedal kit and then upgrading the brake pedal to a load cell. And get a shifter, right? So I have the shifter. Not using it right now. Get the shifter, and then you won't be missing much because the kit comes with a desk clamp. But if you're not going to use desk clamp, that's will not get it. So I would say the kit is kind of like you're getting a free desk clamp with your setup. So that's probably what I would recommend. Oh man, I'm getting the brake now. I have the ghost too much. But yeah, piecemeal it together. If you're just gonna be a beginner, stick with the Logitech 29. learn on that. And then when you upgrade, save up for, like I said, piecemealing your own kit. And sure, like, there's different levels of wheels, different levels of bases, but it's actually pretty decent. The DDs, right? The direct drives, the entry-level direct drives from Fanatec. And if you're playing on Gran Turismo or on PS PlayStation, then yeah, definitely get the PlayStation one, or the one with the PlayStation chip in it. Like I said, the chip is in the base and not in the wheel. Or Xbox is in the wheel. So it depends on what wheel you have. It definitely is a good idea to get a PlayStation base and have a PlayStation. That way you have the option of using a PC and PlayStation. You're not like kind of screwed. I'm not breaking hard enough. But yeah. That's my recommendation. Like, go in bigger steps. Don't get the GT kit from a Logitech like I did. I kind of regret it now, right? I would have just piecemealed it and got what I wanted. Because this wheel, really, it looks good. Like, I don't know if you can see it in the camera. But it looks good. It's just plastic. Kind of plastic feel. I mean, sure, there's a lot of buttons you can program. But, definitely does not look the part, I feel like. I'd rather have a fully round wheel or one that looks like a real wheel versus like with all these, not goofy, but gaudy parts on it, you know? The buttons, they don't feel as premium as the price point. But I know it's like a good starter kit. Like I said, it feels almost like, I don't know if you guys ever use those third-party controllers like playing your PlayStation or Xbox, like Mad Cats, right? And not Sony quality, they're not Microsoft quality. Well, that was bad. But yeah, it feels really, really weird. So that's my recommendation. Yeah, Moni's saying that it definitely pays to have your sim mimic your car, right? So take the time to measure it and all that. When I stream, I kind of have to use a stand. Maybe one day I'll have a full kit instead of just like a stand. They call this like driving stand or wheel stand, I guess. That way I can roll my chair around between talking to you guys and driving. But yeah, maybe one day I'll have a full setup with like a real seat, maybe like a Civic seat. Have it like really slow. Yeah, set it up like your actual car. You guys have any other recommendations for other kits? I know I was gonna compare this to like other, like Moza. I think it's called Moza. They came out with their competitor to Fanatec, and it's kind of cool because it's a price war right at this point. And because of that, we win. We're winning. You know, like we the consumer. They're kind of, you know, like Fanatec's lowering their price on the entry-level kits because Moza's coming in, right? So it's a pretty good time to buy right now, and I think everyone's saying that on YouTube. It's a really good time to get into sim racing, right? Get a used G29 and then sell it on Facebook Marketplace when you're done, and then really upgrade a nice direct drive setup. Must-haves: direct drive and load cell pedal. Those are like must upgrades. That's why I would not recommend the GT kit unless you really want the, you know, like wheel functionality that comes with it, I guess. Each of these are programmable for different functions in the Gran Turismo, but I mean you can do that with any wheel. Some wheels might not have as many buttons or settings. Like, you know, like this red knob here can be traction control, and the green one can be brake bias, right? But you can still do that with like a Formula 1 wheel that Fanatec offers, and it looks really good. And it has a metal disconnect. It's carbon fiber, right? Like I showed you in the slides. Really abusing that curb. Good, that one's really nice to use in real life. I had to lift a little there, but slowed me down a little. The load cell pedal definitely is good because you could really slam on it and not have to like, I don't know, the linear one is almost like not realistic. It moves way too much for how much braking force it does. You know? Here, this one is really stiff, press on it, but that's like real. Almost like the pressure in your fluid, right? You want it to be stiff. What's up, DJ? So for anyone looking for a, direct drive kit, and a lot of guys in the chat have pretty nice sim setups, would you recommend like a CSL, I guess is the entry level base and kit that Fanatec offers, or would you offer something else now? Do this faster than my other time. Oh, fairly slower. I feel like I was overslowing there. DJ has shown up. Uh-oh. Everyone, alright, everyone. Back to talking about Sims. I'll talk about DJ. Man, my 6 was so good in real life. I don't know why I'm screwed at my 7. But man, ever since, so I don't know, the last time you guys were watching, I didn't have this wheel stand, and I was just using the desk. It actually is a really secure. That's another reason why you don't want to buy the DT7 kit, because it comes with a desk stand, and if you're gonna get wheel stand or a full rig anyway, you're just kind of like going away the reason why you bundle's nice. You get the free base or a desk clamp. Pretty much why you would buy the bundle. If we're using a wheel stand, it doesn't make sense. I do have the shifter. I'm just playing it as if it was just a base kit. Maybe I could stop doing that and see how much I screw up. Let's try that. I've been using my foot to prevent my wheel from moving, so let's see if maybe I could. Oh, it does detect the clutch. Alright, so let's try that now. Alright, we gotta adjust to use the shifter. So now this is not like oh man, I messed up that heel toe. It sucks as a wheel. Now that my chair's moving. Mid-race switch to like shifter. I heard that Assetto Corsa is really tricky with the heel toe. It's gonna be weird because I'm gonna have to pull on the wheel so that my seat doesn't move whenever I heel toe, because I'm gonna be pressing on the brake and the clutch. What about this brake earlier? Oh no! Yeah, I didn't press the brake hard enough because I was like moving the chair back. All right, so there's a solution that I got this stand from what is it? Next Level Racing. Oh man, I'm not even paying attention. So this stands from Next Level Racing, and they do have a kit that makes the wheels of your chair not roll around. So maybe I need to get that. Yeah, so like, I don't know, I wish you could see, but whenever I press the brake and the clutch, I'm like, there's nothing to hold me from just rolling back. I mean, that's why I've been avoiding the wheel. Shifter, I mean. No, all over the place. It's a challenge, I guess. Imagine like you're in your real car and then I call it see how I'm sliding. I can't even reach the pedals anymore. And your your seat adjustment is not clicked in. So it's just like, all right. So I'm gonna use the shifter or the paddle shifters again and plant my foot so my chair doesn't move. All right. Foot's planted now. I'm gonna go back to the paddle shifters. I'm gonna get the kit. I already asked them if I could buy it separately, and they haven't gotten back to me. So see if I can do more 142s. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm disappointed that I didn't get the wheel, my chair, to make it a little bit more solid. Okay, I used the wheel there too much. Is the wheel cam still working? Like, because it's the ZV1, the batteries might die, right? Brakes are really good. What does Lando Norris do? Oh shit, good understeer. And no, I just ruined that lap. I was like 2 seconds ahead. Man, that sucks. It's like the worst turn to screw up. And I was like almost 6 seconds. Blame me, right? Try to bring that all together. Does that still count? Oh man, it's slower. Last time, I don't know how I like almost a second faster. I did it again. Okay, there goes that. Now that I'm doing 6 faster, 7. It's getting me. Funny, I screwed up last time. I still got more food. I'm kind of excited for a run at Atlanta now. What I can do. I think the last time I was there, was the last time I drove it, you know? I don't have it on a set of courses, I don't think. Do I? I think it is. It is part of the... Yeah, for the group. Okay, well, I'm just a little aggressive on the turn. Man, this feedback is nice. Getting a little speed there by sliding too much. It's much better. Much better with the not sliding around and feel for the chair moving back. Alright, I got a next lap. I'm just gonna focus on I like the settings that I picked from the Fanatec forums after the 1.15 update. These feel pretty good. So if you don't want to just copy paste the settings and like tweak them as you go, it's just, I wonder how much more feedback there was before they nerfed it, right? Alright, here we go. Focus on 7, turn 7. Sand, maybe spin out. Alright, let's focus on 7. I'm gonna do 7 right. Turning that I needed. Like, very deceptive. It's not a right angle turn. It's more than 90, right? It's tighter than 90. So like an 80 degree right? I felt like it better about that 7. Let's try it again. That would have counted in real life. I think if your inside wheels go past the line, then it doesn't count. Alright, that's up 7. I think the braking point is the coasting that I got wrong that time. I needed to like get off the brake a little less, like position out of the brake, kind of like what we were doing in Daytona. lift and then like coast. Alright, so let's fix 1 and 7. It's definitely not as rattly as a G29, the steering wheel, I mean. Man, I think I lost. Sorry, I heard something and I'm looking at the camera and I think I lost my steering cam. Like, very still. Yeah, it's off. The battery died. That's all good. That was worth a shot. If you see my wheel, my hand's not moving. That's because the camera died. I didn't brake long enough there. Good 30-minute session. All right. Catch up with the chat. I've been kind of ignoring the chat because whenever I play on my PlayStation, it's like there's no chat on the screen, on the other screen. So whenever I play Assetto Corsa, it's on the screen and I can see it. So it's a little difficult. Let's see, what did I miss? Yeah, I need to start using the shifter, but I need to fix the desk first, the chair. I have this rolling office chair right here, and whenever I press on the brake and the clutch at the same time, and then try to heel toe to the gas, there's nothing holding me from just sliding chair back. Right? Even though it's carpet, it helps a little bit, and holding onto the wheel helps, right? So, like, make sure that your body doesn't move. But I have the plastic quick disconnect, so that might mess up. That might actually break the wheel. I don't want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna block myself from moving. Maybe I'll put like straps or something next time, and then I'll try the shifter. That's the reason why I've been avoiding it, because I've been practicing with it, and man, it's hard. Don't get a wheel stand and an office chair if you're gonna get the shifter and a load cell pedal, right? Because the load cell pedal is what it really makes it hard to. You have to press really hard on it for it to get like good braking. That's kind of what screws it up. Music here. Yeah. Okay, who's in the Discord? Oh yeah, so Oni shows that he has an F1 wheel by Fanatec that I could try out. I was looking at the PS compatible one. Which one is that one? Look it up real quick. So the McLaren one still has a plastic quick disconnect, but I heard it's pretty good for the budget. So if you were to upgrade your wheel, this would be the first one. I'd say it's $199. It's like I said, it's the entry level form GT style wheel, right? And you know, these buttons are customizable, so you know, just like they're just button caps. I think it has everything you need. But the one I was really looking at is $199 for this, or I think is like, how much is this one? $389, the Club Sport, which is the second tier of steering wheels. I guess Fanatec, they need to kind of categorize their products a little bit better. The Club Sport being like the second tier, which comes with the metal quick disconnect. So I think it's worth upgrading to the second tier. Because if you get the other one, if you get the McLaren one, and then you buy the quick disconnect, that's $100. So you're pretty much like more than $100, like maybe 150, I think. I don't remember. But you're pretty much moving the price up to the Club Sport. So might as well get a Club Sport. This is probably the next wheel I want to get, just because I want to get into GT racing. I want to play ACC and iRacing, right, and all that. And then, like I said earlier, get the universal kit where you could put your own steering wheel on there. That's really nice. So maybe I'll save up for this instead. Let's see. I've been kind of ignoring the Facebook live stream. Because my frame rate is too low on Facebook. Who streams on Facebook? Okay, let's see how it recovers. I was having issues with Facebook before, but well. I'll check out. I think after, let's see, let's check the calendar. We have 2 more weeks until Roebling. The next week and the following week, I'll probably practice Roebling in Assetto Corsa. As far as Wednesday goes, I think we're gonna have like a group stream. I think people are gonna show off their setups. So if you're interested in joining, join the Discord. I'll send another link. You know, I keep spamming it, but join the Discord, and then maybe you could be part of that stream. Show off your sim setup. You know, maybe we'll do like a server and drive together. We'll do that for Wednesday. I know Kaylee said he wanted to do that. Anyway, back to the on topic. I think we pretty much combed this thing. Like, you could get it directly from Fanatec, and I think the price is, let me double check. Yeah, $6.99 for this kit. DD Pro, GT base, wheel, desk mount, and 2 pedal kit. So $6.99. And that's what I'm saying, like $6.99 is kind of a lot, so you might as well, you know, just get the 8 Newton meter base, get your own steering wheel, get the 3 pedal kit, save money by not getting the base, and then, you know, attach it to your wheel stand. I mean, I guess, yeah, the wheel stand kind of adds a lot, but I think the wheel stand's worth it. One of the issues I was having early on was I didn't have a wheel stand, so my pedals were actually flipping forward as I was pressing on them. So don't get a load cell pedal if you don't have a frame, and also don't get a shifter and plan on trying to, you know, heel toe if you have wheels on your chair. Maybe go with a full setup. That was my advice. The kit's pretty good. I mean, like I said, if everything in the kit is what you're gonna keep and you're not gonna upgrade, then it's worth getting. If you're not gonna get a frame, if you're not gonna get a new wheel, if you're not gonna get a load cell pedal, and you're gonna keep the kit as is, it's a good deal. But, you know, we're car guys, we like to upgrade, so think about that. And just stick to like the Logitech P29 until it's time to upgrade to a DD kit, direct drive. And when you do upgrade, you know, build it yourself. Nothing on, I mean, nothing on the kit itself. Good. Just build on it. Like you build on everything. It's better to piecemeal it to get what you want. Buy once, cry once, right? Well, hopefully that's enough information to help you make a decision on if you want to buy the kit or piece the kit together on Fanatec. I think next time I'll talk about tuning it a little bit of what each setting does, and you know how you could make the most out of the kit. Yeah, and I think that's a stream. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.